We're back.
Wait, isn't it
And
first?
So this
Wait,
is,
wait.
you guys are probably wondering like why we're confused,
Yes.
but it's okay. Let's go on. Hi everyone, and we're welcoming you all to a new episode of Acoustic Energy. My name is Joel, your name is?
Dale.
There you go. You guys are probably looking at Dale like, why is he confused? And I'll explain that later. First things first, I want to welcome back two of our band members. We have John over here, who's back, and we got our Chef Blaine Archer in the back.
And you have me confused.
And we also have Patrick, who is somewhere around, but he's not playing today, and Michael, who's unavailable. But we have two guys that are here with us. First things first, let's just discuss a few things. I don't know what happens to you like throughout the week, but when we do a show, I tend to get a lot of messages on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
People tend to ask me, oh, can you get me this? Can I have this one's phone number? Unfortunately, we cannot give out people's phone numbers, but what we do is we put out like their social media handles at the bottom of the page.
Oh, this is for the artists.
If you do want to contact any artist that has been on our show, just look at their social media and contact them that way. So, normally we start our song with a show.
We start a show with a song.
A show with a song, my bad.
Yes.
But we had a meeting on Friday, but you missed the meeting. So you missed some information that you should have been aware of.
Yeah, like this. I don't know what's happening.
So we have a new segment of our show. It's called On the Spot with Joel. Okay, so this are the rules to this segment. First things first, you can't use my segment on me. That's first, okay? What? So you can't come next week or the week after.
I didn't even know this was a segment.
Exactly. And say, hey, Joel, I want to use your segment. No, only I can use my segment, okay? That's first.
Why am I here? Why am I here for this?
This is how On the Spot goes. I'm just going to put you on the spot, and you have to go with whatever I say. That's the segment. So this week, what we're going to do is I'm going to give you a theme. You are going to now make up a song on the spot, because this is my segment. No, it's my segment. You're gonna make up a song on the spot regarding the theme that I give you.
Was this discussed by anybody
This
before
was discussed with the whole team but you, because you did not make the meeting. This is what you get for missing meetings. So, this is what we're gonna do. Johnny, rhythm. I'm thinking the theme is love. So I'm gonna give you a few seconds, but you're gonna give us our intro music. The theme is love, okay? You got music, you got your microphone.
Well, let me hear what you're gonna play first.
It's all you, buddy.
All right.
There we go.
All right. All we need is love. In the morning, in the evening, in the noonday, little more love. No more hate, no more fighting all around us, just give us more love. Clearly none is in this room, but I don't know, we need more love. More love, more love. That's it. Don't do that to me again, sir, please.
And that was our segment of On the Spot with Joel.
What is happening? Why did you guys allow him to do this? Why is he allowed to do this? I'm not allowed to do that.
So now we are going to start off our show.
This is discrimination. There's something wrong with this. I hope somebody is seeing me when I'm saying this. You guys, please, where do I look? Please, wherever. Please, make sure that this doesn't happen again.
It will. And you're not going to know when or how, but it will happen again. So to start off our show this week, we have a devotional by Pastor Kurtley Knight.
Hello, my name is Dr. Kurtley Knight, and it's a pleasure to be with you as we begin this new year, even virtually. A little bit about myself before I share briefly. Like many of you, I'm Canadian. I'm from Toronto, grew up in Toronto. My early years, knew some of you who I know will be watching this video as I was growing up. But currently I live in Portland, Oregon, where it's presently raining, if you hear that, where I am a professor at Portland Seminary. At the beginning of this new year, I was wondering what it is that I should share. What would I share? And at first, I thought about something inspirational. I was thinking maybe to share something motivational, and as I prayed about it, something just began to settle in me. This simple reminder. A word came: remind them that you are the beloved of God. That you are the beloved of God. And actually, this is something that Jesus receives at the beginning of his adult life, in the beginning of his ministry. This reminder. If we were to go back and if we were to read the scriptures, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, it tells us the story of Jesus who goes into the wilderness to be baptized by his cousin John. And then as he comes out of the water, the heavens are opened and the Spirit of God descends on him like a dove, rests on him. And then this voice comes from heaven: "This is my beloved Son, with whom I am well pleased." It's a remarkable story in the scriptures. And when you have time, go back and I want you to read through it. And if you do, you'll notice something. You'll notice something that's profound. That Jesus receives this word, this divine affirmation of who he is, and he hasn't done anything yet. Think about it. All of the things that we ascribe to Jesus, his turning water into wine, his healing of the sick, his casting out demons, his raising people from the dead, he hasn't even preached a sermon yet at this point. He's done none of it. And yet he still receives this divine grace and affirmation of his identity. He doesn't earn it in any way, and yet he receives it. You are the beloved of God. And these same words of affirmation, these same words that the Father speaks to Jesus, he speaks to us too. And at the beginning of a new year filled with hopes and dreams and new goals and milestones, there's no greater thing that we should seek. There's no greater affirmation that we should hope to achieve this year than the one already given to us by our Father, the one that he is waiting for us to live out of. The reality that you and I, we are the beloved of God. And I know that for some of us, for some of you, you may not feel like that's the truth. I know that for some of you, you may feel like you've gone too far and you've done too much and you're not deserving of such a divine affirmation. But the reality still rings true. I love this quote very briefly from my favorite author, Henry Nouwen. He says, "Strong emotions, self-rejection, and even self-hatred justifiably toss us about. But you are free to respond as you will. You are not what you do. You are not what you have. You are a full member of the human family, having been known before you were conceived and molded in your mother's womb. As a spiritual practice, claim and reclaim your primal identity as a beloved daughter or son of a personal God." So, as we begin this new year, may you come to see yourself as God sees you. May you come to see the truth of who you are and live from that place. May you come to see that you are the beloved of God.
I'd like to thank Pastor Kurtley Knight for that timely message.
Timely word from Pastor Knight. I love that, actually. It was pretty deep.
Absolutely.
Right? This young lady, Shurnelle Spencer, she's Dominican born. She grew up on this island. I want to say it's Trinidad and Tobago.
First things first, I don't mean to cut you off, but is that why you're wearing Trinidad colors? Because I see that from the shoes to the top,
No,
you are
Not at all.
representing for Trinidad.
Not at all. I'm actually just representing the Naga Complain brand. Nonetheless, she grew up in Trinidad and Tobago. And this is kind of sad about her story, which is so amazing to me because she took it and ran with the concept. Her father died in 2010, and that was what helped her to get deep into music. Music became her refuge during that time. And she's opened for a couple of people. Hillsong.
Absolutely. Hillsong London. She opened for them. And she has some singles by the name of Amazing, Running Over. And she has a Christmas cover of Mary Did You Know. Her latest release is Earth Has No Sorrow. And that was produced by Roger Ryan.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shurnelle Spencer.
Hi everyone, my name is Shurnelle Spencer and I'm so happy to be a part of this installment of Acoustic Energy. Big shout outs to Joel and Dale for inviting me to be a part of this project, and the name of my song is Amazing. It's an original piece written by a friend of mine, and I'm just kind of mixing it up with a little flavor, I guess, of a hymn that's very known and popular. I also hail from the Caribbean, a fusion of Dominica and Trinidad, so shout out to everybody from the Caribbean. And I pray that you guys are blessed. Enjoy.
Just took a stroll with sand in my toes as the tide rolls up on the shores, and the harmonies of nature surrounds me. I see the mountains covered with trees as the leaves pour a blanket beneath, and the atmosphere that God made is so surreal. The longer I look and see is the prettier it gets to me. It is so amazing how the sunset lights the skies on fire. Lovely melodies of the birds on the wire. How beautiful the dewdrops on petals of a rose. God is in control. Somebody tell me how all these things came to be. Oh, I doubt it was accidentally. Oh no, there must have been a creator. The world's in his hands and everything's according to plan. Nothing ever happens by chance. The mangoes in season, he is the reason for it all. It all, it all, it all. Oh, the longer I look and see is the prettier it gets to me. It is so amazing how the sunset lights the skies on fire. Lovely melodies of the birds on the wire. How beautiful the dewdrops on petals of a rose. God is in control. The sunset gives way to dark skies. Flowers, oh, they wither and die. The birds fly away when they sense the rain, but it cannot take away from the fact that, from the fact that, from the fact that it is so amazing how the sunset lights the skies on fire. Lovely melodies of the birds on the wire. How beautiful the dewdrops on the battles of a rose. God is in control. Yes, my God is in control. It is so amazing how the sunset lights the skies on fire. Lovely melodies of the birds I need thee. Oh, I need thee. Every hour I need thee. Oh, bless me now, my Savior. I come to thee. And you can join me if you know. I need thee every hour. Oh, most gracious Lord, yeah. No tender voice like thine can peace afford. See, I need thee, oh, I need thee, yeah. Every hour I need thee. Oh, bless me now, my Savior. I come. Oh, I come. Oh, I come. I come. I come to thee. I come.
Thank you for that amazing reminder that God is in
Yes.
control.
He is. So now we are moving on to our first married couple performing together on Acoustic Energy.
Yep, this
They
is
are
gonna be exciting.
celebrating 10 years.
10 years.
of Black love.
Yes.
They go by Raquel and Josaphat Joseph. Now, they actually grew up attending the same church in Quebec.
Okay.
By the name of Saint Leonard. You heard the French, though.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, but I did hear it.
Leonard.
Is
Now they are raising two beautiful young girls together, and they're ministering in song and sharing their love for Christ is what they aspire to do. Now their goal is to bring words of hope and encouragement through their ministry by touching as many lives as they can. Ladies and gentlemen, Raquel and Josaphat Joseph, Saint Leonard.
yeah, don't ever say it again.
Saint
No,
Leonard.
you're still singing. You're still singing.
Hi, Joel.
Hi, Del. Hi, everyone. Hope everybody's doing good today. So this song that we're about to sing to you is called For Your Glory by Tasha Cobbs.
And we hope that you all be blessed. Lord, if I find favor in your sight, Lord, please hear my heart's cry.
I'm desperately waiting to be where you are. I'll cross the hardest desert. I'll travel near or far for your glory.
I will do anything just to see you, to behold you as my King, for your glory. I will do anything just to see you, to behold you as my King. Lord, if I find I'll travel near or far for your glory. I will do anything just to see you, to behold you as my King for your glory. I will do anything just to see you, to behold you as my King for your glory. I will do anything just to see you, to behold you as my King. Wanna be where you are, gotta be where you are. Wanna be where you are, gotta be where you are. Wanna be where you are, gotta be where you are. Wanna be where you are, gotta be where you are. Wanna be where you are, wanna be where you are. Wanna be where you are, gotta be where you are. Wanna be where you are, gotta be where you are. Wanna be where you are, gotta be where you are. Wanna be, wanna be, wanna be, yes, wanna be in your presence. Gotta be, oh, got to be, yeah, yeah. I wanna be where you are. I wanna be where you are. Wanna be in your presence, Jesus. Oh, I got to be, yeah, yeah. My earnest desire is to be where you are. Oh, I wanna be. Oh, I long to be. I long to be where you are. Where you are. Gotta be where you are. Wanna be where you are. Gotta be where you are.
So first you started with the French, and now you were singing. Thank you, Raquel.
That's
Thank
my
you, Josaphat.
song.
That song was definitely,
They
yeah.
sang it so beautifully, man.
I actually really love that song.
It's a beautiful song. Absolutely.
Beautiful song, beautiful song. This next group is an a cappella group from South Africa. They go by the name Reality 7. However, it's only 6 gentlemen in the group, and they have the most amazing blend. Now, they're world-renowned for their sound and their blend, and we can't wait for you guys to get a chance to hear them. Ladies and gentlemen, Reality 7.
We've got a home beyond, yes, a home beyond, where we belong, where we belong. Yes, we've got a home beyond, where we belong, where we belong. Yes, we've got to do the right, 'cause we know there is a home beyond where we belong. Yes, we've got to do the right, 'cause we know
'cause we know there is a home beyond. Yes, we've got to do the right, 'cause we know there is a home beyond. Oh yes, I know the Lord, He will make a way. Whoa, He will make a way. Oh yes, I know the Lord, He will make a way. Whoa, yes, He will. Oh yes, I know the Lord, He will make a way. Oh yes, He will make a way. Oh yes, I know the Lord, He will make a way. Whoa, oh yes, for me. Oh yes, I know the Lord, He will make a way. He will make a way. Oh, yes, I know the Lord, He will make a way. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, He will. Oh, yes, I know the Lord, He will make a way, Lord. Whoa, 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 whoa. He will make a way. Oh yes, I know the Lord, He will make a way. Whoa, 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 whoa. He will make for me. Oh yes, we've got to do the right thing, 'cause we know there is a home where we belong. There is a home. Oh yes, yes, we've got to do the right thing, 'cause we know there is a home beyond, beyond. Oh yes, I know the Lord, He will make a way. Oh yes, for me. We've got to do the right, 'cause we know there is a home beyond where we belong. Yes, we've got to do the right thing, 'cause we know there is a home beyond. Oh yes, I know the Lord, He'll make a way. Oh, yes, for me.
It is a special time in our program, and it is time for the giveaway.
It is. Yes, it
And
is.
now our giveaway today is sponsored by Salience Mobile Auto Detailing. Okay? Now, the gift that we're giving away.
First of all, can we just talk about that amazing polo shirt you're wearing now,
the
sir?
quality.
I'm saying.
If you all could feel the
The
quality.
details.
Gosh. It is good.
The pocket, it's... Listen, we have to support our own people, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely. Salient Mobile Auto Detailing, that's the sponsor for this show. Please go out and support.
Yes.
Check out their Instagram page, their Facebook page. Contact them and definitely try and support. Now, the gift that we are going to give away today is an auto care kit.
Yes.
Now, Dale,
Which
let me
we all
tell
need.
you what is involved in this kit, because it's
Tell me.
pretty good.
Tell me.
You get an auto glass cleaner. You get a wax. You get a spot stain remover, but I'm not done. You get interior leather and vinyl cleaner.
Come on.
I'm still not done. You get a speed glaze, you get a wax applicator, you get a wash mat, and you get microfiber cloth on your vehicle.
This,
Sir.
I need to get one myself.
Sir, I almost gave it away to myself.
Yeah, because, you know, in the wintertime, your car is a mess. So
Always.
you really need this, right?
There are two ways, or two
ways.
things that you need to do to win this giveaway. First things first, you must go and follow our Instagram page, which is Acoustic Energy TV. Go now, follow, come back, we're good. Secondly, you have to write the answer inside of the chat.
Wait, I think our page is Acoustic Energy. I want to say
It's Acoustic Energy TV.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
my
yeah.
bad.
You haven't been on in a while.
No, I haven't been on in a while.
So Acoustic Energy TV, you need to write the answer to our question at the bottom of the screen. Cool?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to
The question.
give the question one more thing. Unfortunately, if you do live outside of the Greater Toronto area, you cannot win this prize. So this is for anyone that lives in the GTA. Cool?
Cool.
I'm gonna give the question. You're gonna give the drum roll without the splash. Cool?
I have a beat roll. Ready? Question.
The question for today is how many colors are in the Acoustic Energy logo? How many colors are in the Acoustic Energy logo? And go.
There are talents and there are gifts. What we are experiencing tonight is truly a gift. Acoustic Energy is an online platform that aims to create a safe space for artists to share their stories, showcase their gifts, and express love to our creator in a global space. We are dedicated to helping improve our community through the arts. And this is why we rely on donations from viewers just like you. Your donations go towards helping us purchase equipment and fund the operation of this growing organization. So how exactly do you give, you may ask? It's simple. We invite you to send a donation using e-transfer or Cash App to give at acousticenergy.tv or visit us on our website, acousticenergy.tv, under the button Give. And while you're there, it'd be great if you could subscribe to our YouTube channel. Together, we can continue to make AE an amazing reality.
A time will be when earth and heaven will all pass away. It's not a dream. She, God, will make all things new. That day, gone is the curse of which I stumbled and fell. Evil will vanish to eternal hell. When God comes, we'll have no more nights, no more pain, and no more tears. We'll never cry again, but we'll sing praises to the great I am, and we will live in the light, the reason the nations bow down to sing the only shout is the praises to Christ my King. Listen, church, then slowly the names from those books are read. But church, I know the King, so I have no need to fear no more night, no more pain, and no more tears. Listen, we'll never cry again, but one day we'll sing praises due the great I am, and we will live in the light of the risen Lamb. For see over there, God's got a mansion, Lord of God, prepared for me. There I shall live with my Savior eternally. No more night, no more pain, no more sickness, no more tears. I'll never cry, Lord of God, but we will sing praises. The great I am, and one day we will live. We're gonna live in God's light of the risen Lamb. We will sing praises to the great I am. I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to going there. I'm looking forward to seeing Him We'll give glory to, we'll sing to the risen Lamb.
My brother, Odayne Rhoden is in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, man?
Happy to have this guy here today, man.
Man, it's been a minute.
I know. I was Canada.
Canada's cold. but so is New York, right?
So is New York.
We're glad to have you. Welcome to the Acoustic Energy platform.
Pleasure to be here.
It has been a long time coming, and we're excited that you chose to be here today. And of course, we want to have the people get to know a little bit more about Odayne. Okay?
Right.
Cool. We're both in music, we both sing, but I always wonder, as a musician, like, what drives you as a gospel artist to keep pushing forward, in spite of what's happening in the world, in spite of the distractions? What drives you?
For me, it's God's love for me. You know, when I look at the fact that I'm messy, I'm all of that, but He still takes the time to love me. Then, I mean, in spite of everything I'm going through, I must be able to love Him a little bit more, to give Him everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's what really keeps me going. The fact that He loves me enough to just be there, just to be God. You know, that's what drives me. And all the other people might have different things, but for me, it's God's love for me.
I love that.
So this is what I gotta ask you. It's kind of a two-part question, though. Don't answer it yet. So I need you to give me one song that describes your life.
Mm-hmm.
What song would that be and why? But wait, I don't want you to tell me the song. I want you to sing the song for me 15 to 20 seconds.
Okay. All my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. That's my song, man. That's my song right there.
Oh, man.
All right.
You know
for
you're a
me-
top
for
dog
me-
when you sing it
yeah.
live, when you sing it just like that.
Oh.
Well, I mean, for me, Dale and Joel, for me, it is it goes back to God's love for me again. But judging from what we've been through the last couple of months, and the fact that I'm still breathing, man. Just yesterday, we received a phone call from a friend of mine saying he was pray for us because a friend of hers is going through a really rough time. She just lost her son-in-law. Her husband died on Saturday, still not buried. She was just diagnosed with cancer, and her son committed suicide yesterday.
Wow.
And I'm like, the fact that I'm still intact, bro, and can still breathe and can still move, I have to give him, praise. He's been faithful. It's been good.
Absolutely.
That is absolutely amazing.
It's been good. It's been good.
So there's a lot that we go through as musicians. There's a lot of things that we go through. There are a lot of things that we go through in life. And as musicians, a lot of times we write based on our experiences, right? We minister based on our testimonies, based on our personal experience.
Right.
What's an experience that you have had in your life that reminds you daily that God is real?
You know what's funny? It's crazy that you asked me that because I just wrote and released a song called Tiny Kisses that I dedicated to my son.
I saw that.
I dedicated to my son.
Congrats, by the way.
All right. Thank you, man. He's the joy of our hearts. The backstory to that. You asked about what is it that reminds me daily that God is with us. The doctors basically told us that we would not be able to conceive, and based on all the medical conditions and all that thing, that was going on, and that we struggled for like 5-6 years, bro, just wanting to experience parenthood. And nothing was happening. So the doctor's like, just adopt, just do something else. You know what I'm saying? And January 2019, decided to do 21 days of prayer and fasting. Because I'm like, Lord, we have not because we asked not. So I prayed for 21 days. I'm like, and at the end of the 21 days, I wrote across a prayer journal, victory for this child I prayed, and the Lord hath granted the desires of my heart. And what I did was a bit crazy. I took my car, bro, went to Carter's, and I bought $200 worth of boy clothes.
Wow.
In January.
Wow.
When I came home and I spread it on the bed, my wife was like, "You are mad, man. You are crazy, bro."
Wow.
But that was January, February, March. In March, my wife was diagnosed. She had a brain tumor. And we had to do surgery. And my thing is how I operate. If life throws me this, then I'm just going to deal with it and move on. We did the surgery, and we're still hopeful of, because I believe that God had answered our prayer from January, March, April, May. Still nothing, man. Nothing. No sign of the miracle. Nothing of the sort. The first Sunday morning in June, I woke up. The Lord woke me by like minutes to 5 in the morning. He'll go to the church now to pray. I'm like, God, what am I praying about? It's minutes to 5. Why can't I pray at my house? He's like, you'll go to the church to pray right now. So I started getting dressed, and my wife was like, where you going? I'm like, listen, the Lord wants to talk to me. I'm just going to go to the church. So when I got to the church, it was exactly 5 o'clock in the morning. And I said, Lord, I don't know what I'm praying for, but navigate the prayer, man. And as I started praying, I recognized I was praying specifically for us to have a child. When I was done, I prayed for like an hour or something like that. When I sat down, I was like, Lord, I need to hear what you have to say right now. Because the fact that you woke me up and tell me to come, you must have something to say to me.
You must have something to say.
Come on, God's not going to wake me up just for... I was tired too.
I'm with you.
So when I waited a little bit, it said, go tell your wife good news in June. Bro, I rushed home, jumped in the car, got home. I was like, baby, listen, the Lord said good news in June. Week 1 passed. Week 2 passed. Nothing. Week 3, tell me why, Joel. Tell me why. My wife went back to the doctor and to do an MRI on the brain tumor. The tumor came back. Watch this. The same size in the very same location. It was as if the surgery was never performed. I'm like, God, I can't understand this because you told us good news in June. So what is this? That was God setting up a miracle that I didn't even know what was happening, bro. Right? Listen, the last Wednesday in June, my wife came to me and said, like, you told me that God said good news in June, but we haven't seen anything yet. And the Jamaican in me kicked in, was like, what June done yet? June, we still have some more days left. June not done yet. We still have some more time left. Tell me why. That was Wednesday. Thursday morning, I had a dream that I was sitting down somewhere and I got a tap on my shoulder. When I looked up, it was a black African lady, beautiful, bro, dressed in white. She was like, Rhoden, go tell your wife, baby on the way. I'm looking up like, huh? And I felt another tap on my other shoulder. And it was another gentleman. He said, go tell your wife, baby on the way, and pray more because your baby's here. I jumped out of my sleep, woke my wife up. When I look at the time, it was a little bit after 5 in the morning. I woke her up and I'm like, listen, I just got a dream that baby is coming. That was Thursday morning. She tested Thursday evening. She was pregnant. When we called the doctors, they were like, nah, you bugging. Doctors were like, y'all bugging. That's not possible. Bring her in. And we brought her into the hospital and they did their own tests, their own stuff. And she was indeed pregnant. And then they said to us, abort it. What? Because there's no way that you guys can carry this because of all the medical complications. Abort it now. I'm like, and I said to the doctor, there's no way that we could be praying for this almost 6 years. And you're telling us this now? We're not doing that. And it got so bad, Dale, that one of her doctors dropped her as a client.
Wow.
Because he was saying you are doing a disservice to yourself because it's very, very critical. Listen, man, when we got to the high-risk specialist, she said, we're excited for you, but please consider abortion. I'm like, we're not doing that. She's like, okay, don't get too excited, but you will not pass the first trimester. Not only did God pass the first trimester, we went all the way to 37 weeks, man, because when the doctors told us that, there was an outfit I bought. I love fashion, man. So I went, what?
I know.
We can see.
Listen, my wife told me Thursday night that she was pregnant. My Amazon that night, bro, was she told me, like, if she told me 6:04 p.m. by 7 p.m., bro, my Amazon was loaded. Thousands of dollars.
Amazon Prime, trust me, it's full.
But that's one of the experiences that consistently reminds me of the power of God. So whenever I see my son, I'm like, I'm just like,
tiny kisses.
Yeah, tiny kisses.
That is absolutely amazing. That testimony. Wow. I have to say this. I really have to say this. I've been observing you from a distance for a long time as a musician and as a person. And there's some type of authenticity towards you that's not found in most other people. Not just as a musician, but just people. You are an amazing person, my brother. I commend you for who you are.
Appreciate it.
And you know how the gospel music industry is in America. You know what it's like in New York. It's go hard or go home. And you've been true to yourself from the get-go till now. I love that. One thing I want to say, January 29th, that is the best day. I remember you saying something about January 29th, right? That's the day you started your fasting and prayer.
No, we ended around January 29th.
Okay. No worries. My son's birthday is January 29th.
Look at that.
So that is a great day. Man, I'm so excited that we got an opportunity to do this. I wasn't expecting that at all. I was blown away by this testimony. Like, I was sitting on mouth dropped and all. Like,
through the entire thing, God was real. It was real. And like I said, I remember one day after getting some news, I came home the day, bro, and we started praying over my wife. And I believe that husbands ought to pray for their wives. I believe that men ought to pray for the women in their lives. You know what I'm saying? Because we're priests over them. And I remember my wife was disheartened by the news that she wouldn't survive. Well, the baby wouldn't survive the pregnancy. And I prayed over her. And everything that I'm telling you right now, there are pictures of it. Like, for some strange reason, I documented every single thing. I don't know why, but I did. And I took a picture. I wrote across her stomach, God is up to something big. And I'm like, Lord, I need one more assurance that you are with us. And I opened the word to fear thou not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed. I am your God. And that was, I'm done. I didn't need to hear anything else, man. I brought my son home.
Man says no, and God says, let's go. Let's go with it. I love it, brother.
Brother Rhoden, it was an absolute pleasure.
A privilege.
Thank you so much for having me.
But before you go, I need to make sure, because this is being recorded, everyone can see this. Will you be back to Acoustic Energy?
Oh, definitely.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Definitely.
All the best. Tiny kisses. An amazing project.
Thank you so much.
God bless you, my brother. Whatever else you got going on, let us know. We're here to support you from now till whenever. Sometimes I'm in the cuts, kind of like not being seen, but I'm always here, always supporting you, brother.
Just before you leave, do you remember that camp show that we did? I think it was Camp Victory.
Camp Victory Lake.
Listen, man, my track stopped midway performance, right? And the band started. When I look, my eyes were closed the entire time. When I looked behind me, was Dave and his choir. I'm like, I cannot.
Yep, I remember that.
It was a full choir in the back.
You gotta support. We have to help each other, man. We have to support each other, man. Love you too, brother. All the best, boss.
Thank you so much, man.
Take care. Thank you. Be safe. God bless.
God bless.
You as well. Goodbye.
Tonight we worship you, Father. We bless you for your faithfulness, and we honor you for your love. Tonight we lift our hands, God. We worship you because you deserve the highest praise, because you are holy. You're holy. Yes, God. You're holy, and we lift you. Your name. We magnify your name, Jesus. Yes, you are. You're holy. And we lift you up. We magnify your name. As I look around and I see all the works that your hands have made, the awesomeness of you, and how your love will never fail. Mere words cannot express what I feel inside. I can't describe your glory divine, but as a token of my love, this is what I do. I lift my hands and cry, holy. You're holy. Yes, you are, Jesus. You're holy. Oh, and we lift you up, God. We magnify your name, Lord. You are holy. You're holy. Yes, you are holy, Jesus. Oh, and we lift you up. We magnify your name. There's not enough words that I can say to tell you how much I appreciate all the wonderful things that you've given me. Your loving kindness, your tender mercy. It's my desire to praise you, God, to tell you how much I love you. You're worthy of all of the honor, Jesus. Lord, you're worthy of all of the praise. I don't know how you could love me, how you could give me so much mercy. You didn't have to suffer and die for me way back in Calvary, but I just want to thank you, Jesus. I just want to lift my hands and just bless your holy name, God. I just want to thank you, Jesus. I just want to thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you. You're wonderful, glorious, holy, and righteous, victorious, conqueror, triumphant in my healer, deliverer, shield and defense, my strong tower and my best friend, omnipotent, omnipresent, soon coming King. My God is Alpha, Omega, you're Lord of everything. You are holy. Is your name. Victorious, conqueror, triumphant and mighty. My God's a healer, he's a deliverer. Oh, my strong tower, he's my best friend. Omnipotent and omnipresent, soon coming King. My God is Alpha, Omega, he's the Lord of everything. You is your name.
Odayne Rhoden. Lord, you are
Lord, you're
absolutely holy. Brother, we appreciate you.
That song never gets old, my brother.
Never.
That song.
I know my Auntie Preetha Barrow is watching, and that is her song.
Yep, it is indeed.
So thank you, Odayne. We really appreciate you. I'd also like to thank Shurnelle Spencer. I'd like to thank Raquel and Josaphat and Reality 7 for all being a part of our show.
Yeah, and of course, guys, if you have not already done so, please go ahead and get onto your Instagram, get onto your Facebook, and follow us at Acoustic Energy TV. That's Acoustic Energy TV. And of course, like I said before, and you heard it earlier on in the show, give at acousticenergy.tv. That's the platform for any contribution that you may have that you would want to, kind of bless our ministry with a little bit. And if you're not in Canada, there is Cash App, which is give at acousticenergy.tv as well.
So 2 things, I forgot. First things first, I've done it privately, need to do it publicly. I'd like to thank Grandma Smart, Grandpa Kevin Harris, my mom, and my dad. They do a lot for our team, so I want to say to you guys publicly, thank you for everything that you guys do.
Thank you.
We had some birthdays this month.
Yes, we did.
We
do.
Yes, we have a pretty special birthday that happened this past week.
Oh.
A member of our team just had his birthday.
Oh.
Your favorite member.
Is it?
Our sound engineer, Patrick Walton, had his birthday this past Monday or Tuesday, I believe it was.
I think I can officially pull him out of training now because now he's official with the birthday.
So Patty,
happy belated.
Happy belated birthday, my guy. We truly appreciate everything that you do for us here at Acoustic Energy.
Yes. And also, another member of our team celebrates her birthday this month as well.
E.B.
Yes.
Elise Beckles.
Yes, happy birthday to you.
Thank you for everything you do as well.
Thank you guys, man. You guys do an amazing job here. And you guys watching Acoustic Energy, we love you guys. We are glad that you are taking the time out just to be a part of this whole experience with us.
Yeah.
As you can see, we have disposed of the shoulder by Joel. So I thank you for all of your votes and your commendation regarding that. It was something that we were really trying to figure out how to get rid of without getting rid of him. And we found a way to keep him
Sean,
and get rid of the shoulder.
And there we go.
I'm just saying.
Cut.
Now
Thank
he's
you.
trying to speak French.
Okay.
Leonard.
Au revoir.
Leonard.
Bonsoir. Sayonara. This week, we have a devotional by Pastor Kurtley Knight. There you go. What happened, sir? What's wrong? Why are you nervous?
Sean, you knew all about this again, didn't you?
What is this?